Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to a new YouTube video today. If you're new, be sure and like and subscribe. I'm trying to post weekly. It's going okay so far, like on week 3 right now, so going pretty well. I got a sit-down video for you today. My arm's not doing too well, so I'm gonna take a week or 2 off and try and heal up. Alright, so in today's video, I thought I'd go over my top 10 hardest flat tricks. I've wanted to do one of these for a long time, but I think I have good enough tricks that I can finally go over them. I'm gonna apologize in advance if it's a little windy. I'll try my best to edit it out. Alrighty, so let's get into the video. Alright, so let's start off with number 10 on this list. Whip inward.
Oh my god.
Alright, I don't really like this trick very much. I've only landed it once. I've tried it fairly recently, but I haven't really landed it again. I've gotten close. It's just really difficult. For this trick, usually the second whip either comes around way too fast or it doesn't come around at all. So it's really hard to land. And if you do end up landing it, it's usually landed on your brake, and it's really annoying. That's why it's number 10 on this list. Alright, so for number 9 on this list is going to be quad heel whip.
Oh my god. Okay.
Quad heel whip's a pretty difficult trick for me. I don't get it all the time. I've done it like 4 or 5 times. Yeah, this trick just doesn't really come around all the time, so you have to get a really, really good day to land this trick.
I'm trying to film a video.
Yeah, but that's why quad heel is number 9 on this list. I know a couple of people have done it. I know there's not that many people. I'm sure there's like 5 or 6 people in the world that's done quad heel flat. That's number 9 on this list. All right, number 8 on this list is 360 front buttercup.
Oh my god.
Okay, I think I've done this trick 3 times, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't even landed it clean yet. It's a really tough trick. The last whip really doesn't come around very much. I think this trick is actually easier than front buttercup. So it's a pretty tough trick. It makes the number 8 spot on this list. Alright, number 7 on this list is where it starts to get a little bit tougher. Alright, so number 7 is 360 whip rewind kickless. So 360 rewind kickless. This trick is really hard to keep close to you. Like, you can get the whip rewind like consistent, but then once you do the kickless, it's really hard to keep close to you and to land it. I landed this one like so sideways just because it's so hard to keep close to you. I think I'm the only one in the world to do this flat. I'm not surprised. This is a really tough trick. I want to see a couple other people do this because it's such a tough trick. I want to see some other people do this. Alright, so that makes the number 7 spot on this list. Alright, number 6 on this list. 360 whip front. God, do I hate this trick. This trick sucks. I've only done this trick twice. Both times they were really sketchy, but I'm counting it. This trick is just so stupid because if you do the whips too fast at the beginning, you smash your shins. If you don't do the whips enough, you smash your shins. This trick is so hard to control. Straight and half cab whip front are way easier, way better tricks. But in 360, this trick sucks. The way that you have to like do the whip front scoop for me is so weird. Alright, my camera just fell over. That sucks, but yeah, through whip front really sucks. I think only me, Iskila, and Henrik Palm have done this flat. So that makes the number 6 spot on this list. All right, number 5 on this list, 360 whip funky flip flat. Roll the clip. Now imagine all of the bad things about 360 whip front and adding a half bar to it. Yeah, this trick is absolutely terrible. It's so much harder to control than 360 whip front, and that trick is already hard enough to control. If you do the whips too fast at the beginning, like you just completely just mess up the trick, and it just doesn't work. I didn't land this trick very well, but I don't care because like this trick is just terrible and I hate it. I think that was a world's first. I'd like to see somebody else do this because it's crazy. Number 4 on this list, 360 whip back scoop. Alright, this trick is a little bit better than 360 whip funky, but it is harder to do. You get way more consistent attempts with this trick, but it's still way harder to get around in my opinion. I believe this was the world's first as well. This trick's so weird because you land one-handed and like the back skew hasn't even come around yet and you're already landing the trick. It's really weird. You have to time the second whip in this trick perfectly or else you completely just break your wrist. So that takes the number 4 spot on this list. All right, now we're getting into the top 3, my hardest flat tricks ever. So number 3 on this list is going to be whip buttercup flat. This trick is so difficult. I haven't done this trick since late 2020, and I might be able to get it again if I just put in the effort, but I really don't want to. Yeah, this trick is so hard to get around, and you have to, once again, have a really good day to land this trick. This trick takes so much strength out of you, and you can only try it for like 10-15 minutes. A lot of tricks on this list are really like technical, and you can get way more attempts on the trick without getting tired for me personally. Like 360 whip front, for example, that's a way more technical trick for me, and I can get way more attempts without getting tired. Just because I guess you're focusing on like the technicality of the trick and how you can land the trick instead of putting all of your strength into the trick and trying to land it. So that's the difference for me with like these next 3 tricks, I think, or 2 tricks. Is like for whip buttercup, you have to put so much effort into it just to get it around. All right, so for number 2 on this list, are you guys ready for it? It's 360 whip buttercup flat. This trick is insane, dude. I think I'm one of the 3 people in the world to do this trick. This is a super difficult trick. It's everything I said about whip buttercup, but in 360. You gotta put all your strength into this trick to even get it around. If you're just having an average day, you're not even gonna get close to the trick. So you have to get like a really, really good day of riding to even get close to this. I went through so many wheels and bearings trying that trick too, just as a secondary thing. Your parts get smashed when you're trying tricks like that. All right, so that was number 2 on this list. Now, for number 1 on this list. Believe it or not, 360 whip buttercup is not my hardest flat trick. My hardest flat trick ever, coming at number 1, is Mick Finger Blast Twist flat. Roll the clip.
Oh my.
This trick, dude, I wish this trick was never invented. I'm one of the 2 people in the world to do this. This trick is so stupid. Along with having to put all of your effort into this trick, it's also a technical trick. Yeah, for this trick, like, I completely skipped over Mick Finger Blast, and I went straight to Mick Finger Blast Twist. Don't ask me why, but I did. For this trick, if you like hit the deck too far back, then the deck just goes all wonky throughout the trick. And if you hit it too far forward, then you're not going to be able to land the trick. And if you like do the trick like too sideways, like it comes around really well, but you're not going to be able to land it. There was so many attempts on this trick that I got that close to landing it, but I just couldn't do it. Yeah, this trick is absolutely insane. I don't think I'll ever land this trick ever again, I think it's a one-time deal. And another thing is I landed this completely clean, which I was not expecting at all. I'm really happy about that. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this trick, but it's just it's just insane. Like I took months to do this trick, and I think why this takes the #1 spot is this and 360 Whip Buttercup are really similar in difficulty, but I think this trick took more like mental power for me, I think, than 360 Whip Buttercup did. This trick did take a little bit longer than 360 Whip Buttercup, and I had to take breaks from trying this trick just so I could keep my sanity. But yeah, that is my top 10 hardest flat tricks. But I do have some honorable mentions that I want to say. I have like 5 honorable mentions here that didn't quite make the top 10 but are still like really tough tricks for me. First one is 360 Whip Whip Dono. I don't think this made the top 10 because it's really similar to 360 Whip Whip Umbrella. So I think those are like pretty similar in difficulty. So I don't think it's that much harder than 360 Whip Whip Umbrella. Still a pretty technical trick, and it's still pretty tough to land, but I just don't think it quite made top 10. Same with 360 Front Scooter Cup. This trick was really hard to land when you first learn it, but after that you kind of get the feel for the trick, and it kind of gets easier. Still a pretty tough trick, don't get me wrong, but 360 Kickless Spry, I'm not that good at this trick. Still pretty tough to land, didn't quite make top 10. Whip Full Untwist Finger, that's another crazy one that just didn't quite make top 10 again. It flows really nicely, but it's just kind of hard to get around. Half Cab Front Scooter Cup, the reason why this didn't make the list is because I got it in like a day or two. I tried it one session, got pretty close. I didn't really try very hard. And then I had a really good session one day and I just ended up landing it in like 5 tries, which is really rare. But sometimes you get those good sessions. My tablet's on low battery. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. These were my top 10 hardest flat tricks. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Be sure and comment your thoughts about this video and about the tricks in it and see what you guys think. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.